don't hate your family.
Well, then what is your big fat problem with the sign?
It looks like your great-grandfather's f***ing your great-grandmother right up the ass.
Oh my, that is so demented.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Just another really cold day here in the state of Michigan. So today, I am going to be talking about a show called Schitt Creek. It's a show about this wealthy family of four who is forced to live a provincial life in this small town that they bought as a joke after running into some unforeseen financial issues.
There is a very small amount set aside for you, and one asset the government has allowed you to retain.
The kids.
And of course, it starts out with them being all dramatic.
I've been gutted! John, I've been stripped of every morsel of pleasure I earned in this life!
Well,
So they get to this small, dinky, podunk, I believe that's the word that was used in the show, off somewhere that I don't think anyone knows kind of town.
smells like a gym bag.
Does anyone else feel lightheaded?
If a forensic team came in here with one of those blue lights, this place would just light up.
Okay, that's good.
It's got horror movie potential. So the funny thing is, not only do they have to kind of smell the aromas of Schitt's Creek once they get there, but they have to kind of get their face into it.
It's a dump, you know what? It's a hellhole.
I tried, John, but I can't!
Wake up. Start packing. The plumbing is shot to hell in this place, and we are getting out.
So Johnny, poor Johnny, no one laughs at his jokes.
You weren't quite seeing eye to eye.
No one pays him any attention.
What's the ring light situation? Do you think we need an inky?
I don't.
Kind of awkward and quirky.
Talk to the hand, son, because the ears are no longer working.
Okay, that's not at all how that works.
While also keeping the family together and trying to find some source of income, if any. He takes the big change a little better than the rest of the family because, as you will find out, the rest of them, dramatic.
Oh, some people like to exaggerate, especially in our business.
Moira, the mother, is the prime example of drama queen.
They're no-name commenters, tormentors.
Are we having a bad day, honey?
She is an actress in dress, she is an actress in speech, and she is an actress in life.
John, go find a towel now, please, or I will strip out of this robe and I will air dry in the street!
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go home.
No.
She spends her time bagging the town.
I see. Clearly you don't need the help of the most prominent philanthropist in the country. No. Fine. I wish you all the best.
She's kind of tiptoeing her way into the social scene of it. You can kind of tell. Alexis is
there a bar in this place, or are we in one of those religio cult towns?
she's kind of the black sheep of the family.
Do you know my middle name?
If I said Anna.
I can't believe this. Alexis something Rose.
Sometimes she kind of comes off as a little special.
He's broken up with me 5 times already. Like, there was that time that he never met me in Rio. And remember that time that he gave me his ex-wife's engagement ring? And then, last summer, that time that he left his Molly in my glove compartment, and then
Sometimes you're wondering, what the heck is this girl talking about?
He didn't dump me. We actually both decided that it was best that he see other people, so.
And then other times you're like, she has the right idea. But the dramatic apple does not fall too far from the tree.
I'm sorry if I'm going through something right now.
She has to do community service.
Ew.
You have to open your eyes to get into that.
Then there's David, who comes off as pretentious and pompous.
The idea of me life coaching another human being should scare you a lot.
My heart has not rested in a long time. My immune system is very low. I have not been able to find Kale anywhere here.
How long are we gonna be talking about you for?
I think I'm having a heart attack, is what's happening.
You are like 34.
He goes out looking for a job, which I don't even think he's heard the word job until he moved to Schitt's Creek.
Okay, and how much do you think that would pay?
I'm gonna say minimum wage.
Which is what, 40, 45 something an hour?
Exactly.
Okay.
He seems somewhat repellent, but you can actually tell that he's a little lonely. But thankfully, he finds a friend, Stevie, who is less pretentious and pompous.
You know, sometimes I forget what life was like before I knew you.
Bye-bye. Bye.
So the rest of the townspeople, we have Roland, who is the mayor.
This is my town, and you're gonna play by my rules. I'm just messing with you, man.
And sometimes you just want to choke him through the screen. Like, I don't understand.
That doesn't make any sense. I know it's her birthday.
You only know it's her birthday because I just told you it's her birthday. Moira doesn't know you know it's her birthday.
I won't tell her.
Why would you tell her?
That man, he is the definition of oblivious, of a duds. I'm sorry, he's a duds.
You really don't have to hit me over the head with this sort of thing. I get it.
He does not get it at all. It's whatever, anything, at all. He cannot hold any kind of water.
How are you?
Good,
Sex
very
life's
good.
in the
very-
crapper. I just offered in the cabin.
That is so not true.
A fork could hold more water than Roland. Then there's his wife, and her name is Jocelyn.
And he was pitching a tent. I had a boner. And then I was thinking, these are young boys, these poor kids, and it can't be easy having a teacher like myself, so.
Jocelyn is more of a roll with the punches kind of lady. Knock her down, and she will slowly come back up.
He lived for Sunrise Bay. I could be doing cartwheels in a thong in front of that television, which I have done, but if your show was on, I was as good as wallpaper.
All smiles, all the time. Even when she's upset, just smile. Keep smiling. Personally, tend to find people like that a little scary. Just smiles all the time, not showing any other emotion. Because those kind of people blow up at some point. Then there's Mud, who's all scruffy and stuff. Ted, who is the town's veterinarian. Ray, who's the town's realtor, has no coof at all. No shame.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not super optimistic, you know, because the government saw no value in Schitt's Creek. You know, when they repossessed your assets, you know, because of the humiliation.
Yes, we know.
And there's Twyla. Twyla.
Little different now. My mom has this thing where half the time she thinks I'm her cousin Angela. And it's getting harder and harder to coordinate visitation times with my dad in prison.
I'm sorry I asked.
You can tell that the family isn't really connected. They really aren't like a homely family.
And most of the time, we have no interest in what's going on with you.
We have no idea what's, because she means no idea.
Due to them having their own thing, you can kind of see that when they get to Schitt's Creek, that they're a little separated and that they're forced into kind of this bird cage of a motel. It forces them to actually see one another. They just have a very interesting and different kind of relationship on their own.
Okay, and I refuse to feel guilty about being in bed with my wife.
I hate to be the one to tell you, but having sex is not just about making children so they can grow up and make you feel bad about having sex.
Oh my God, can you stop this, please?
I feel like it's a kind of a gem of a show. It's a nice sitcom. Not all the time does it leave you busting out laughing, but it has a nice continuous hilarity that keeps you lightened. It keeps you wanting more. And I'm sure there's going to be more of that in the next season. Season 1 has gone pretty well, and I am looking forward to seeing season 2 and the changes that will come with it. Alright, you guys, thank you again for watching this video. Schitt's Creek season 1 through 5 is streaming on Netflix. You can also watch it airing on the Pop Network or on CBC Television Network. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And I will see you next time.
End this now. Thank you.